Hey, Eric from GivingFuel here, and I'm going to show you an incredible feature here that's available in GivingFuel to help you target your message, find even more donors, and better engage with your donor database. And this feature is called Insights, and we are able to enrich your donor database and your contact database with known third-party data points about them that can inform you about trends, buying habits, household income, and so much more about your donors. And so it's a really powerful feature for anybody who wants to get greater insight into their donor database and into their target audience. And this is a feature that's optional that you can upgrade into within GivingFuel and is super powerful. So here from our contact list here, we can see our various contact records, and we are blurring the names for obvious reasons. But below here, you can see that we have different filters from household and income and education and interests. And these all can be activated by upgrading into this Insights feature. And so this Insights feature is going to help you augment what's known about each donor and allow you to roll up trends and do exports according to those trends. So to get started, if you want to use this feature, you're just going to click this button called Get Insights. And from here, you can learn a little bit more about how the Contact Insights feature works and kind of the data points that we're able to get. Now, we on average get about 60 or so % of a match of your database. And you can see the pricing options here, and you only pay for contacts that are actually enriched. So you never pay for dead contacts or out-of-date contacts. We only pay for contacts where there's actually known data points about them and we can enrich them. So incredible feature here. And so we're just gonna go ahead here and hit start using Contact Insights. We see here the number of contacts that I have eligible to enrich. We also can select in here if I want to enrich contacts from certain years. So if you got many years of contacts that you only want to enrich, maybe recent ones, you can do that. For the demo purpose here, I'm going to choose all contacts, and I'm going to confirm enrichment. And that is now going to take a few minutes here, and it's going to go out and start to retrieve the known data points about my donor database. And I'm going to come back here in just a second. I'm going to refresh, and we're going to see what kind of data we got about some of these donors. Now, this might take up to 20 minutes depending on how big your database is, but by and large, it's pretty fast. So let's give it a second here, and I'll return in a moment. All right, we're back, and you can see that 134 contacts have been successfully enriched. Some have been enriched greater than others, and we can go into that. But spot checking a few of these profiles, it's incredible what some of the data comes back with. So I'm going to walk you through some of that and keep some private information obviously blurred here for obvious reasons. But you now can start to interact with some of these filters here on the left-hand side. So we can toggle such as age ranges on and find a revised list. We can do the same thing with gender and toggle those. You can compound these filters as well. So if you want ages 39 through 30 and the presence of children, you can get a updated list that way. And so you can compound those filters if you want. Go down here to income, you can see some options there and filter based on estimated income. Education, you can type in things like bachelor's or master's in there and it'll filter the list that way. And then a really powerful one is interests. So when you type into here, it'll open up the most common ones, and I'll go to application software, and lo and behold, you will see that I am the top result here. So going into my profile, we can click that. We'll keep some of the things blurred in here, but this is pretty interesting. This is my own profile. It has my own bio pulled from LinkedIn. It has a LinkedIn link, has an outdated photo of me, but that's okay. Has the correct age range, has all my correct education, has all the really correct interests that I have, but application software is interesting, but action sports and action movies, I'll confess I'm guilty as charged. Asian restaurants, absolutely. So this is really interesting. So you can use this data about a particular donor to customize your reach to them, to better message to a broader audience. And so there's so many possibilities here, but also know that it's not going to be 100% accurate. For example, on my profile here, it doesn't indicate that I have children when I actually do. So it's going to provide a lot of things, sometimes links and social media presence and details and bios and some really in-depth. It really depends on how prevalent someone's presence is online. And so that's going to determine how much information can be gathered about them. But overall, a pretty successful feature here and pretty helpful for my ability to now customize my messaging for my entire donor database. So that's Contact Insights in a nutshell. We've got a lot of enhancements coming towards this as well, where you can start to build custom segments and do targeted messaging from this. But this is just a quick teaser of the Donor Insights feature here, which is also able to enrich not only your donor database, but also any contact you add in here. So we encourage you to use our CRM, add contacts, and when this feature is enabled, all new donors and all new contacts that get added into your GivingFuel CRM will become enriched in real time. So that is it for this demo on the Insights feature. Hopefully this is helpful. Can't wait to have you guys use it. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to help, and we'll catch you on the next demo.